What is up, everybody? It's your boy Doody back again with another video, and it's been some time since your boy dropped a commentary video, and I'm sort of missing those. I'm missing doing those and actually adding my insight into DSP's videos and gameplay. So I'm gonna try to do a few more of those per day, not just do clips, but of course, you know, I'll still be doing clips. So I'll give everyone a plethora of content, and you can watch whatever it is you'd like to watch. And yeah, so right here we're taking a look at DSP's daily rap video, where our boy DSP actually took the time to research something. Now, you know, Phil doesn't like to research anything. He likes to have his hand held at all times, and I guess he got tired of getting his ass beat in Street Fighter. He finally figured, all right, I'm gonna have to actually do some work and do some research and learn something before jumping in. And he tried that. Oh my lord, a clap for our boy Phil. Yes, Phil, yes, when you don't know something, what you should always do is make every effort to actually read up, watch videos, and learn how to do something. And Phil, you can actually use this in your life. You can actually Google how to fix a dishwasher. Or common problems of a dishwasher, or put in what your problem is with your dishwasher, and you can actually learn, and someone can teach you how to fix it yourself without you having to pay $1,500 to a plumber. But I digress. So we're gonna watch our boy Phil's daily rap video and hear him talk about how he learned that he can actually find information on the interwebs and YouTube and use it to make his gameplays better. Oh my lord, can you imagine how awesome he would be if he used it for his entire life? Anyway, let's get into it.
Videos of Blanca and Lily being played by the highest ranked players online right now, which are recorded and archived online, to see how they're playing and what their techniques are and what they're using, and to try to learn off of that. Okay, so today, let me tell you, started playing with Blanca and Lily, and I learned a lot of stuff. I started doing interesting combos, mix-ups. With Blanca, I started using the little Blanca-chan figurine that would actually mix up a lot of characters, and they wouldn't know what was going on or how to block it, and you'd be able to do a follow-up hit or combo after it. I also started employing wall bounce combos with both. Well, with Blanca particularly, I learned his wall bounce. He has a couple different wall bounce variations that you can do for mix-ups. And basically started using good strategies with Blanca instead of me just trying to figure it out for myself. Started using what other people were using, and made great strides. Ended up, I want to say I won more than I lost, but I might not have on that for a stream because there was a lot of roughness trying to get back into it. But once I got back into the swing of things, I was getting...
I can confirm, Phil, no, you did not win more than you actually lost. You actually were about... I think you may have won about 35 to 38% of your matches, and you lost nearly about 65 to 70. So once you got into ranked, you got tore up. I mean, yeah, you won a few rounds here and there, but we don't care about rounds. We care about matches. And yeah, you were getting beat down pretty bad with Blanca. It was funny to see, and you guys can definitely check out that video. I have it posted. The night stream. It was funny because he decided to do a, to do a lateral and actually not play Zelda. We know why he didn't play Zelda, because he didn't want to be mocked for being trash at Zelda. And of course he needed that money because tips have been mighty slow. So he figures if he plays, Street Fighter, he's definitely going to get some tips. Some dent's going to whale out just like Jack Raxter did yesterday. And, he's going to make that money. His night stream, he played with Lily, and oh my lord, he was god awful. He's gonna try to tell you that he played very well. He did not. That's why I included the footage of his gameplay in the background so you can see for yourself what hot garbage Phil gave his viewers.
Some win streaks. I actually had a couple of different win streaks with Blanca. Then halfway through that stream, we switched over to Lily. And when I started playing with Lily, again, I had watched someone play a high-level Lily and learned a little bit more about her combo ability and what's safe and what's not, and some little mix-ups and tricks that you can do with her. And I ended up doing a lot better with Lily than I had previously. And I had like I think I want to say it was like an 8 or 9 win streak, and then I finally got defeated. And then I came back and had another win streak and ran out of time. I think I had like a 4 win streak when I ended the stream. So here's the thing. I'm in the groove. I just played 3 hours of Street Fighter 6, and honestly, I'm craving it. I'm like, dude, I'm doing better now. I mean, am I raging? Yes, I am. Right now, I can tell you guys 100%. There's 2 problems I have right now playing Street Fighter 6. Problem number 1 is not having enough knowledge, because it seems to me that there's a lot of characters who, from mid-range, can do safe, normal moves like jabbing a lot with Cammy or Ken and stuff like that. And if they even get one single hit, they can easily get an insane dash cancel combo, which is kind of ridiculous because not everyone can do that. In addition, it seems like there's some characters, again, like Ken and other characters who can rush, that can constantly just be doing hit strings, and if you don't know what to do, like what's safe in between to try to interrupt or get out, it's pretty much a guaranteed lockdown to the point where you can't get out. Now, what is that? That's game knowledge. Eventually, as I continue to play the game and I focus in on certain characters that I want to get better with, I'm going to learn how to get through those things. That's something that's going to take time. The other thing that's my problem is execution. I am dropping things a lot, and I'm getting frustrated because I know in some cases I had entire, here comes combo into level 3 and nothing. Just get the first move and not the rest of the combo. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. That was the end of the game. And this happened a ton today to me. I get the feeling it's mostly me. I think maybe a couple times it was bullshit online where, because of the latency, I had a match that went from 130 milliseconds up to over 400 milliseconds tonight.
Okay, Phil, so I love how you finally get to the actual truth of it. It's you, Phil. And I know you love to blame lag, you love to blame buggy netcode, you love to all of your excuses. Oh, it dropped my input, whatever the case is. No, Phil, it's you. You're not that good at the game. I mean, you're older, you're 41, your reflexes are a lot slower, you can't anticipate things the way you used to. And the game doesn't play like Super Turbo or those other games that you were pretty good at, Phil. Okay, so it's not the same strategy. The other thing too, Phil, is that you refuse to actually put any time after or before your streams to kind of get good at the game. So you want to do this whole, I want to play different characters as a way to justify your crappiness. You can say, oh, well, I'm not great or I'm not good because I don't have enough time invested in a specific character, so I'm going to constantly struggle. No, Phil, why don't you do what everyone else does and just pick 1 or 2 characters, learn them, focus on them, use them for your gameplay, and then after several weeks or whatever, maybe select another player or 2 to incorporate, learn their moves, and then try to master them. That's what most people are doing, Phil. And I know you sit here and just say, well, it's going to be boring if I only play with 1 or 2 characters. No, Phil, it's not going to be boring if you're entertaining, if you actually provide something to your community versus you sitting there and rage quitting and ignoring chat, because that's what you mostly do when you do these Street Fighter things. You ignore them, and then you pop your head out of the game when a tip comes in or a super chat comes in, and that's it. You don't engage your community. The other thing that you can do, Phil, to improve your Street Fighter gameplay is do member playthrough. I don't understand what's so difficult with you getting into a lobby, right? And inviting a few people and playing with members. I think that would be incredible. It would be awesome. Ignore the trolling, ignore whatever, and just play with those people. You can't play with someone that's trolling you or whatever. You have to actually accept their invite when you're in the hub. You have to sit down at a cabinet and someone else has to go in and you have to accept. So that way you don't have to worry about trolls following you or trying to fight you, Phil. You can just play with your members. And that would make the experience so much better. And people wouldn't care that you were playing with Blanca or you were playing with Dalsim all the time. You know what I mean? But you refuse to do that, Phil, because of your pride. Yep.
That one was really, really bad. But for the most part, the online connections of this game are solid. I do feel like it's mostly me. It's me needing to get back into Street Fighter in a big way and play it enough that I'm not going to be dropping inputs. I get that muscle memory for the certain characters who I'm using and I'm liking, and therefore it's not like, oh, I'm going to drop everything. It's like second nature in my head how to do it. I have that in games like Super Turbo. I don't have that in Street Fighter 6 yet, but that's going to come in time. So it's mostly my problem. It is. Most of the time when I'm losing, it's totally me, and I need to get better, and the only way I'm going to do that is if I keep playing. So after I do 3 hours and I actually got a bunch of wins and I improved dramatically my gameplay, I'm like, dude, I just got to keep that rolling. So I canceled tonight's Zelda stream and said, we'll do Zelda tomorrow. Tonight's going to be more Street Fighter 6, the return of Friday Night Fights. And what a night we had, ladies and gentlemen. I had a positive win record with both Blanca and Lily. I think someone was counting, said I got like 15-4 with Blanca. I was kicking ass, and it's not like, oh, he was fucking around in, you know, casual play. No. This is all ranked play. These are all people my level or higher, and I was winning. I was dominating in some cases. You know, now I have wall bounce combos. Now I have mix-ups in the corner with Blanca-chan that I can call, and it's like a high-low mix-up. People don't know what to do. It ends up with like an 8-hit juggle combo and stuff. It's pretty nuts what I'm pulling off at this point, considering the fact that I really haven't focused in on the character till today. All right, so I did really well. With Lily, it's harder. I'm still doing good with Lily, but it's tougher because she's not as good of a character. I feel like really she has a lot of things that get stuff from mid-range, which is unfortunate. She really needs a true reversal. She doesn't have one. Without a true reversal, besides level 2 super, you're boned. You don't always have level 2 super. Let me tell you, I won a lot of matches with level 2 super tonight because that's her only thing that blows through moves. Outside of that, you got to guess, you got to get lucky, you got to hope that they make a mistake, or you got to stay at the advantage mid-range and lock them down so they never get that opportunity to lock you down. So, harder to do, but I did good. And by the end of tonight, here's the thing. Here's a crazy, remarkable thing. You ready for this? I could keep playing if I wanted to. Right now, I'm not tired of it. I played all day long. I could continue to play Street Fighter tonight if I so chose. I mean, I can't. I'm out of time for today. But you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm like in that mindset now. It's like, I'm not tired. I'm ready to go. I'm raring to go. I'm ready for more Street Fighter, but now I'm not playing it tomorrow. It's like, okay, but that's the thing. Like, I haven't been in this way in a long time. If you remember when I was playing the Street Fighter 6 beta, I was getting burnt out. After like a day or two, I was like, oh, I can't play anymore. I'm like raring to go. We want to know why? Because I'm getting better. When I get better, I get more motivation. I get more enjoyment out of the gameplay. Today, some of the combos and things I pulled off were really sweet. Some of the mix-ups, people were like, wow, that's cool. And I'm really enjoying myself.
Okay, I'm going to dispel that myth there, Phil. You're enjoying the tips. You're enjoying the support that you're getting. You're enjoying Hiseo, Jack Rackster, Game Tracker, wailing out every single day, and you're not having to worry about your tips coming in. You, for the most part, have hit a tier 1 tip goal, almost on tier 2 tip goal on all your streams. Now, support is waning a bit for the fight, so I'm predicting once the tips go down, once the tip starts slowing down, you're going to have a big change of heart here. You're going to start complaining. You're going to start saying, oh, I'm not having fun anymore. My chat is bored of it. Whatever the case is, you know, my viewers don't like it. They want me to play something else. They want me to play the new hot game. And that's what you're going to do. And then you're going to relegate this to probably Friday night fights where Jack Rackster and Game Tracker will probably, you know, support the stream there and just make you enough to get by for your Friday's tip. So that's why you're feeling good and you're feeling revved up, Phil, is because the support's been there for the most part for Street Fighter. Now it's starting to wane. So once you start not hitting the tier 1 tip goal and, you know, just barely getting by, where, you know, Jack Rackster drops a $30 tip, or Game Tracker drops a $30 tip, and then 1 Minute Man drops his usual $20 tithe, and then nothing after that. Let's see if your tune changes. Let's see if you start complaining about Street Fighter and you start complaining that your viewers don't want to see it anymore, and then you relegate it to, again, the Friday night streams. Anyway, that's your video. Just wanted to give Phil a shout out, give him a clap for actually figuring out, you know, it only took him 41 years, that you can actually research something, learn, get information, process that information, and improve your gaming, improve, you know, your playthroughs. You know, you can do that, Phil, with your games. And by the way, Phil, you can do it with your life. You can, you know, if you're bad at managing money, there's tons of books, there's tons of, you know, you can Google stuff, you can actually watch YouTubers and learn how to manage your money. If you have an addiction, let's say WWE Champions, you can actually Google it to figure out what you can do to kind of beat those addictions. Phil, you can learn. I know you can. I believe in you. You can improve your life. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.